Hey all, what's up everybody? Tim here with this week's SCE. Hope wherever you are doing phenomenal and crushing it. And thanks so much for watching. Title for today's shoot is What to Do When You Need a Miracle. So have you ever been in a situation where you need a miracle? You need something awesome to happen and you need it quick because things are either going sideways or there's something coming up that's such an awesome opportunity that you just need some additional leverage, you just need some additional lift to make happen whatever it is you're trying to happen. So whether you're on the positive side of the ledger and trying to crush it and push it to a whole new level, or whether you're on the negative side of the ledger and things like they're gonna totally explode and you're going under, what do you do when you need a miracle? Well, several years ago, and it might be, 10 years ago by now, I was working for a company and my position got eliminated due to a loss of government contracts. And I was out of work for probably over a year. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever been in that situation, the first couple of weeks are pretty awesome. But after that, it really starts to stink and you start to question your self-worth and you start to question your value and you just say, what is wrong with me that nobody's calling me, that nobody's pursuing me? What have I done wrong? And it's real easy to fall into a state of self-pity and self-loathing, and you get to the point where you need a miracle because you think you're just going to self-destruct. Well, I was in that position. And the normal reaction in that is to try to push and to try to force things and try to leverage yourself into another job. And that can work, but a lot of times it works against you. So what I did was I took the absolute opposite approach. I looked around and said, where are there needs right now that I can fulfill? Where can I possibly give? Where can I possibly make a contribution? And I made my life's mission about doing as much giving and as much contribution as I could. And one of the ways I did that was I started shoveling driveways. And that winter we had a bunch of snow and I shoveled 8, 10, 12, 15 driveways every time it snowed. Didn't ask for money, didn't take any money, just showed up and shoveled. And I shoveled and I shoveled and I shoveled. And every time I ran into somebody in the street, I smiled and was friendly and I tried to give pocket change when I could and put money in the church offering plate. I absolutely turned up the volume on my giving. And it was funny, while I was shoveling the driveways, I got to this one house where this older gentleman lived and I spent like an hour shoveling his driveway. And he came out and he said, "Oh, did you shovel my driveway?" And I was feeling a little bit proud of myself. I said, "I sure did, sir." He said, "Oh, I'm so glad." And I thought, yes, I did my good deed for today. And he looked at me and said, "Yeah, I just bought this new 10 horsepower snowblower and I can't figure out how to get it running." Well, I felt pretty stupid there because I shoveled a driveway that didn't need to be shoveled. But what was I doing? I was giving. I was sowing seed. I turned my need from my own needs and I turned my need from what I needed and I looked to see how I could help other people. And I shoveled driveway after driveway, week after week after week. And 1 week went by, 2 weeks went by, but I kept giving and I kept giving and I kept giving. And you know what? It wasn't long after that until the phone calls started to come and I had multiple offers. And I actually got an offer and took the best job that I had up to that point. And I firmly believe that it was because I didn't sit there in self-pity. I didn't wallow in self-loathing. I got up and I said, how can I make a contribution? Where can I give? And how much can I give? And I gave by shoveling driveways. I gave by being nice to people. I gave by giving pocket change. Any kind of act of kindness that I could give, I did. I made my life about giving, 360 degrees of giving in as many places as I could. And I've practiced that to this day. Whenever I've got a huge need or there's things going sideways or there's a huge opportunity I'm trying to get my arms around, I turn up my giving. And instead of giving less, which is what most people do, I step out and I try to give more. And I've seen this work time and time again, not only for myself, but for other people. So if you need a miracle, the secret isn't to focus on you, it's to focus on others. The secret is to turn up your giving. It can be just small things, it can be just little things, but you know what? You're paying it forward. You are sowing seed and you will reap the harvest as a result of that. And you give and you look for other ways to give. You don't give less, you give more, and then you give more and you give more. And if you do that and you're faithful in it, I guarantee you, your miracle is going to come. your prayer is going to get answered. Your success is going to get achieved. Whatever's broken is going to get fixed, because you cannot give without it coming back to you. And it's foolish to think that you shouldn't, right? We want to give to benefit others, but we also want to give because it does benefit us. And the interesting thing happens that when we give, we realize that maybe our situation isn't as bad, that there's other people out there that are more needy. And when you look at their needs and you see how bad some people have, you go, you know what? My situation isn't that bad. And you also realize that it might be okay if I don't get what I'm after. My life's going to go on and things are going to be okay. And when that happens, your paradigm changes, your attitude changes, the way you see the world changes, and you are extremely powerful because you no longer need it. You no longer have to have it. You realize how thankful you are and grateful for where you are, You're doing good things. You're serving other people. You have your focus on others, and you are just set up for awesome things to happen, because when you put that energy out, when you put out that emotional, spiritual, mental energy, it will come back to benefit you and you will get your miracle. So this is Tim from the LV saying, hey, hope you're having a great day. If you have a huge need, if things are going sideways and you need a miracle, don't pull back on your giving. Turn it up. Give more. Give often. Give in little things. Give in big things if you can, and stay at it and stay at it and stay at it. Because if you do, your miracle is sure to happen. Have an awesome, awesome day. I'll talk to you soon.